Hi, everybody. Alexia and I welcome you to our podcast. And as you know, we've been having a great series on evolutionary medicine, a whole new field in medicine. And the concept, as you know, is the way we were designed to live and our present day lifestyle. There's a big gap, big variance, and that results in what's called the mismatch diseases. It's a very simple, elegant concept. And we were talking yesterday about getting enough sleep. We need 8 to 9 hours, and a lot of people don't even get 7. And we said yesterday that if you don't get enough sleep, cortisol levels, the stress hormone, goes up, and that could result in obesity and sugar addiction. Then we said yesterday also that if you're not making enough growth hormone, which is made during sleep, especially that last pulse, then that could result in muscle loss, especially in seniors, called sarcopenia. Well, today we're continuing the one on sleep, and guess what? A whole new discovery, major, big time, was made in medicine. It's the plumbing system of the brain, how the brain cleans itself. And it's real simple. When the body has waste products, like muscle and all that, see, it goes right into the blood. But the brain is isolated from the blood. It doesn't have a blood supply. That's called the blood-brain barrier. Okay, so how does it clean itself? New discovery, big time. When I was in medical school, 1966, this was not known. Very recent discovery. And that is the key is the fluid. Everyone heard of cerebrospinal fluid. Okay, and that goes around the brain and around the spinal cord in a circulation, and it's produced by the brain. And when those boxers get hit, okay, it's the cerebrospinal fluid which protects the brain from hitting the skull. So the fluid is produced by the brain, and that's what cleans out the brain when you get a good night's sleep. What? Here's the mechanism is there's special cells called astrocytes, which actually separate the neurons, which are the brain cells, okay, up to 60%. And then that cerebrospinal fluid courses through and cleans the metabolic waste of the daytime. The analogy that I usually give is like for street cleaning, okay? You don't want to clean the streets during 12 o'clock traffic, okay, in the daytime. Best time to clean the streets is when there's a lot of space, maybe 3 a.m. in the morning, okay? So that would be a rough analogy. And now this is speculation, but it's a common sense type of speculation that the improper cleansing of your brain, especially the beta amyloid plaque, which is the signature of Alzheimer's disease. So the improper cleansing may relate also to Alzheimer's disease, okay? Because you want to clean the brain, not only of metabolic waste, but of the signature beta amyloid plaque. Okay, and as we always do, we have to ask Alexia, because again, for newcomers, you see, I love the theory, and sometimes I get a little too far out on the theory, but Alexia is grounded and she is very pragmatic, loves to help out people, especially seniors, gives practical pointers. So here's Alexia's practical pointer regarding sleep and the newly discovered plumbing mechanism. Bear with me, okay? Alexia has mentioned many times to many people, and also in the podcast, that when you eat, do not drink too much water with the meal, just a small amount, okay? Because it will dilute out your precious hydrochloric acid, which is needed for protein digestion. So you don't want to dilute out your fluids, especially HCl, hydrochloric acid, so you'll get good protein digestion. So when do you drink? That's called hydration. Well, like Alexia says, anytime aside from the meal, anytime, to the left of 30 minutes before the meal or to the right of 30 minutes after the meal. So Alexia says keep hydrated all day long because, especially in seniors, the thirst mechanism starts to become attenuated. Some seniors lose the thirst mechanism entirely, so they're not enough hydrated, okay, to produce enough hydrochloric acid and, all the plasma of the blood and so forth. But that same mechanism that Alexia mentioned to keep hydrated in between meals, is also the key to producing cerebrospinal fluid. Wow. So, in other words, again, especially in seniors, okay, they start to lose that thirst reflex. So the body needs water, but they're not thirsty. So Alexia says for seniors especially, be mindful and make sure you have plenty of water, okay, because that will produce the cerebrospinal fluid, which cleans your brain, the newly discovered plumbing mechanism of the brain, how the brain cleans itself by cerebrospinal fluid. And of course, where does that come from? Simple water hydration. So thanks, Alexia, for that one. So we will look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And Alexia and I wish you a great day. And thanks for having us. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.